Okay, so what happened? I forgot. Followers of Musa feared to fight in the cause of Allah in the blessed land, that is Palestine. Okay, so I'm going to sign that. But because what I forgot to do was that record. And if you see, we have, mashallah, um, people following. So um, that's why I'm going to just read the last one again. Okay, the last ayah, we're going to just read it again. 22. Yes. So, yes, Asma, can you read this one? 22, ayah number 22.
Right, yeah. قالوا يا موسى إن فيها آه، قوما جبارين وإنا لن ندخلها أخذها حتى يخرجوا منها فإن يخرجوا منها فإنا داخلون.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Here, 1 second. I'll just read fast quickly. Qalu, they said, Ya Musa, O Musa, inna indeed fiha fi in ha it qawman, people, jabbarina of tyrannical strength. They're very strong. Wa and inna indeed we lan never nadkhulaha. Na is for we plural. Yes, for we. Dakhala is enter and ha is it. We will and lan never nadkhulaha will enter it hatta until yakhruju. Kharaja means to leave and wow is for they. Yakhruju they leave minha min from ha it. Fa in and if yakhruju, but if you can even say that, um, because fa means then. So and if or but if yakhruju. Kharaja means to leave, and wow is they. Yakhruju they leave min from ha it. Fa then inna indeed certainly dakhilun will enter it. Okay, you can read the translation, Asma.
Right, yeah. They said, "O Moses, indeed within it is a people of tyrannical strength, and indeed we will never enter it until they leave it. But if they leave it, then we will enter it."
Yeah, so we can see that the people of the Moses, followers of the Moses, they had the fear to fight against those people. They were living in that land because of their tyrannical strength. Okay, so I've done this. I'm just going to alhamdulillah done. Okay, and just to show you how much you've progressed in Excel. Okay, I have to 2 3 times just to make sure. Okay, mashallah, 2,900 questions so far. And because certificate I also shared yesterday. 44 minutes, 7 skills. Let me see, all the grades are working. 7, 8, 8, 7. I don't see grade 5. Abdullah, did you work on Excel? I don't see your work in Excel.
Yesterday.
Yesterday, yes. I'm showing you the yesterday's work.
Yes, I did yesterday.
I'm sorry?
I did yesterday.
You did? Okay,
Yes.
it's not
It
showing.
might be
Maybe.
the other 19%.
Yeah, other 19%. Okay. So let me see, 19%. This week, your progress is 2 hours, 55 minutes. You should do 1.5 hour each, 30 minutes every subject. So that makes 1 hour and 30 minutes. Grade 5, I see place value and number. That's all that's it's showing over here. 6%. Okay. So if I see yesterday's work, it should be actually 4.5 hour, 1 hour and 30 minutes for each student. And it's 44 minutes for all of three of you. You still have to work from 9 to 11. Okay, a little bit more. So if you're not able to do in the school, then you do after, after 1 o'clock. Say you take a break 2 o'clock, 2 to 3. So you should be doing self-study 2 to 3. So I can see the progress over here. Because this is only 44 minutes and it's 1 hour, 30 minutes for every student. So it should be 3, 4 hours every day. So that's the number of questions 156. So this is for one day it's less, so you still have to practice more, inshallah, to get the curriculum done. And Duolingo, did you do Duolingo yesterday? I don't see any progress here. And over here, let me see. There's also an essay competition if you want to take part. Yeah, so Haika has progressed. Asma, you still are stuck on number 3. So please try to complete number 3. Okay, Asma, can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so try to do that. So once you're free at 1 o'clock, you have 2 hours to finish your work. It should go until 3 o'clock, so that you get to finish your half an hour each subject IXL, and then either do Duolingo, and then one day you can do coding. So you can do alternative, and if homework is done. I don't think I would share another competition. Inshallah, then time is running up, and for it's a picture you write about it in 350 words, and we can put in competition. I like that, describing the picture. So inshallah, I'll share the information. Okay, assalamu alaikum, sister Inshallah. Sister Shala, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, sister. Okay, assalamu alaikum. You can continue.
Walaikum Salam. Okay. Okay. Abdullah, let's start with our IXL math, inshallah, first. Abdullah, let's start the IXL. Haika, Abdullah, and Asma. Are you guys there? Okay. And who is this? Asma or Haika? Okay. Thanks. Thanks, Abdullah. Yeah, let's do the math first and then we will go in order. Do you guys complete your essay from yesterday? Okay, no worries. If not, we'll be able to do it today, inshallah. Okay? Same thing, we're just gonna speak out our answers so that we can, participate. Well, so we can also, yeah. So fill in the missing number in the pattern. So the first number is 1. The rule is to add 4. So each time we're adding 4, and then 1 plus 4 is 5, and then 5 plus 4 is 9, and 9 plus 4 would be okay. I want you to say it out too. Fill in the missing number. So 2, 5, 8. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So when you're done, Haika will start her IXL math, inshallah. So have that ready, Haika. Basically, just with adding the numbers. So, and it's like it's like a chart, like 2, 4, 6. You know, it's kind of same pattern with the multiplication chart. It's kind of like that. So adding up with the equal amount of number each time. Mm-hmm.
Sister Shala?
Yes. Okay, Abdullah. Yes. Yes, sister. Abdullah, what would be the next one?
Yes. Can you please help the child with incorrect answer? Can you please check that? You can ask him why it was incorrect and explain it to him, please.
Yeah, so it's still the pattern, Abdullah. So remember the first number is 125 and the rule to the divide by 5. So we're doing the 5. So we're going backwards now. So 125, 25, and then we will go to the... Yeah, you can go to the example and you can see exactly the sequence, like how you do. We can go to the example and see how, yeah. 35. The rule is to divide by 5. So it's going shorter now. Like we're going to the lower number now. Like 125 divided by 5 would be, and then it's 25 and then it's 5. Okay. We just have to follow the same pattern, right? So that and that, like, so there are going to be 2 numbers. Okay. So 625. Okay, try putting that in. And then so divide that by 5 as well. 1 and then complete. Okay, go to Abdullah. Do you see work it out? Click that. Let's see if you can actually see how it goes. Good. So this over here is 2. We're subtracting. So it couldn't be 625. That's a huge number because we're going backwards. So do you want to write what's after 6? Let's try it there. Are you able to write there? It should be 4, right? Yeah. So that would be 12. It should be 12 over there. If it's divided by 2, it should be 12. Right? Okay. Same thing we're gonna do there. That's why it's really important we practice the examples so that we can actually work on the real ones, the real questions after really easily. Okay, so one minute. Abdullah, did you pick that answer? How that came? So this time we're doing it by divided by 5. Ah, how come? How come it's 100? That couldn't be. Okay, why do you think that's 100? So I know the next one would be. Okay. It should be 5, right? The answer should be 5. When you divide 25 by 5, it would be 5. Fill in the missing number in the pattern. So 5 times 5 is 25. So that means it's 5. Because we're doing, sorry, not. Yeah, and then what would be the next one? It would be. Okay. It should be just 1 now. Let me. Okay. Did you submit it? It should be 1, sweetie. But because 0 is not a number, basically. I mean, 0 has no value. Good, terrific. Well done. 690. So subtract 110 from each amount. So after subtracting, you can, submit the answer. So from 580, we take away. Good. Keep it up. The next is 8, 4, and 2. Good. Just 1, 2. Yeah. Oh, because it should be 1. It's not. Remember, it's 2 and then 1 because we're doing it in a order, right? The lowest form. So the first number is 24, and the rule is to add 5 each time. So 5, yeah, good, good. There you go. Well done. Mm-hmm. So we multiply by 4 now. So you multiply this by 4, 32 times 4. Yep. So you got it. That couldn't be the answer. Where did it go? So the first number is 1 and yep. So, no. It should be, you're multiplying that. So 1, 5, 25, and then 125 because you're multiplying by 5. Okay? So see how it's shown below? So 98, yeah, 81, yep. And then multiply 81 by 9. It gotta be a huge number. $180. Yeah. 189. Yeah. 81 multiplied by 9. Good. So are you, what are you doing? We're just multiplying 81 by 9, that's all. That would be 729. So it's 729. I hope you got the 81 right. Let me see. Yeah, that's right. Good. Yep, you can submit it now. Wonderful. Well, no, it couldn't be 40. So 25 plus 15. Okay, so 5. Yep, you're right. You're right. Yeah, 40 and then, yeah, 60, 50, and 65. Good. Well done. Oh, so when you see the can you go back, Abdullah? Are you able to go back?
Yeah.
Okay, go back. I want to show you something. Oh, okay, no, not over here, but
It doesn't let me.
okay. Yeah, never mind. Just open the same question that you were on. Because whenever you get the wrong answer, you always have that, the example that you can work on and look at, right? 0. Good. Good. Awesome. 8 and then 16. Good. So just like a chart of 2, multiplication of 2, okay? Remember we did the multiplication chart in the beginning of the year? So 27, the rule is divide by 3. This time we're dividing. We're not multiplying. So the number gotta be lesser. So that's the difference between division and multiplication. The answers are larger. And the division, no. Delete that. Don't rush. It's 9, right? It would be number 9. When you divide this by 3, it's number 9. And now, good. I want you to reflect on it, like you think about it. What would be next? Would be 3, right? Good. Yep. Terrific. So that would be 44. Because we're, taking away 4. 4, 0, 3. No. Good. Yep. Great job. So it should be 20. Yep. Well done. Excellent. So this is easy peasy. You just have to keep the same zeros, but just the numbers are going to change. So 300 and 200 and then 100. See, 400 and then 300. Each time you're taking away 100, which is just the opposite of. Super. Mhm. Yes, so 106, 161, 55 you're going to be adding each time. Mm-hmm. Can you actually show me on the paper or over here, like how you add the 55? Yes, please. Good. Good, Abdullah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So 55 and then 65 and then you add 6 more. So 255, 265, 265 and then 6 more. 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. Good. 271. Perfect. That's right. When you get the wrong answer, make sure you see the example. They're showing you very clearly, Abdullah. You should be reading that out in the class, not just moving forward, okay? Be mindful of that next time. So divided by 5 would be how much? Yep. Yep, and then 5. Yeah. So 100 divided by 5 would be how much? It's 20. Wait. It's 4, right? Mm-hmm. Now this is a bigger number. So when you have that, you can just use the multiplication. Start doing that in your writing. Start writing it down rather than just guessing. So 320, I want you to write it down. So 320, and then you put divide by 4, right? So we're gonna start off with this 20, which would be 80, right? So if you multiply 80 by 4, that the answer should be 320, basically. Good. So now 80 divided by 4 would be 20. Good. Good. All set. So take away 6 each time. 72. Mhm. You just have to go backwards. So start counting backwards 6 times. 6, times. So 72 goes 71, 70, 69. Good. Super. Can you actually do that? 3, 4, 5. So 5, 6, 7. So 500. It should be 500. 250. Good. 0. Beautiful. A nice, good answer. You got it. Okay. So you have a few of them wrong, but that's all right. And you did it in good. Smart score. Now, Haika, I want you to start. Or Abdullah, do you want to go for the IXL English first? And then we'll go. Haika, can you share your screen now?
Okay.
Okay. How come Asma is logged out today? Okay.
I was here in the morning.
Yeah, she was, right? Yeah, she might be back in a few minutes. Maybe she's doing her the classwork from yesterday. And I want you guys to do as well, right? Okay. And don't forget to read out your question and answer both. First we do math and then we will do the English Excel. Inshallah.
Yes, Asma is not here. Did she log out?
No, she's gonna be, I think she'll be back. But she did log out, yes.
Yeah, maybe it
she
was
got
her connection.
disconnected.
Yeah, she's very regular. No
Yes.
problem. I just want to check.
Yeah.
So Abdullah is sharing his screen. Okay.
No, it's Haika. Is it Abdullah?
Abdullah.
Yeah. Okay, Abdullah, I want you to read out loud, okay? So that we can correct you in case. See, there's okay, don't forward yet. I want you to read the answers first. So when are you more likely to misspeak? When you know a topic well or when you're unfamiliar with the topic? Good. Yep. So what could cause a referee to misjudge a fall? I want you to read out so that we can also help you as well. A blocked view, a clear view.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Where's the misspelling of the
Yep, the first one. Good.
Yeah, Asma's back.
Okay.
which book has this title?
Mm-hmm.
How could a miscount change the outcome of an election?
Mm-hmm. Oh, what's the miss number here? Can you, read it out loud? Because sometimes we're not able to view the whole screen. How could a news report, misrepresent an event? Yes, good, fantastic.
Which required unit for medicine would be misleading.
Good. Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So what happened if misprint is address?
Mm-hmm.
Currently, the misbehavior procedure.
Mm-hmm.
Who is mistrust?
Yes.
Who would you choose dial of parents number?
Mm-hmm.
It's an example of what mismeans. It is more likely to be misprinted.
Good, brilliant. Simple directions or complicated directions?
Which are you more likely to misunderstand?
Mm-hmm. Good work.
What type of behavior is the causes? It's less misgoverned or unorganized.
Okay, so whenever there's a wrong answer, I want you to stop there and read the below, okay? Read what's it at the bottom. It's really important so that we don't make the same mistake again. Which bag might you mistakenly pick up at the airport? So one that looks like yours or the one that looks different, obviously the first one, right? Uh-huh. That's why it's really important to read the question and then answer, because if you will have better understanding. Yeah, good.
What's the most when you stop on the road? What is a mystery country? And it is a word is classified as who are you more likely to misidentified? Which is mishappen. It is
Abdullah? Hello? Guys, can you hear me? Haika, Abdullah, and Asma?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, Asma, can you share your screen for Excel math?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. So Abdullah, you're done, right? You're done for your
Yes.
answer? Yeah. Okay, cool. So now, after Asma, Haika will take turn for the IXL math. So Abdullah, I want you to work on your essay and then the 99 names, okay? The first 6. And after this, after Asma, we're gonna come to you and have you share your screen and show us, okay? So work on that until like we're for the next 20 minutes, inshallah. Same thing with Haika as well. Don't forget to read out loud your answers and the questions each time. Okay, Asma? Actually, all of you.
I finished.
And also,
Excellent. Okay, I got also speak like
Okay.
read out.
Don't
Yeah.
forget the fish ate on the road. Which is unlikely to be the result of a miscordant. Which is misguided. Who is less likely to misgroove in an organization? Which word is more likely to be mistranslated? Which is easier to misdefine? Why might someone mislabel a container of salt? When is a wolf misclarified? Why might a salesperson misinform a customer? When would a student misapply a new rule? When might a landlord mishandle a complaint? Which are more likely to make a machine misestimate a repair time? Which tends to cause a misreputation? Which is misshapen? I'm done.
Okay, now, Asma, can you share your screen? Asma, are
To
you
do
there?
what? Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Sorry. To do what?
So IXL math first.
Yeah, I did Excel math.
Yeah, and then now you have to do what is it? Like English?
Okay.
IXL English. Okay. And then Abdullah and Haika did both, right? Math and IXL. IXL math and English both, right? So now they will be doing an essay writing in the class while you will work on this.
Oh my god. 42 old papers. 7th and 8th. So right first class. Second is $20. Shut it down. Panic motion. So I'll find fixes. I have to go on tomorrow. Where are you?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's this? It's hard. Which quote from the story best supports the idea that Michael's father, Francis Joseph, wants to do with old papers?
Mm-hmm.
Turn back construction and circulation. I'm standing behind it. What's the other page?
Mm-hmm. Okay, you need to read out, sweetie.
I dropped the letter onto the pile of papers in front of him and said, "Why don't you just have your robots go for grandpa's?" Reveal the 22nd and 23rd paragraphs. 22nd. That looks anything confusing except reads letters. Jeez, he says he send the picture.
Okay. Okay. Do the people he sees remind him of his failure? Why does Buddy feel the need to hide when he is on the street? He wants to become a motion picture performer. So why does Buddy decide to go to the motion picture studio? Okay. Okay, make sure to read out loud. That's
He was standing outside of the fortune teller and she asked her for directions to Adams.
We still have to do the names as well. So
Why does he decide to wants to watch more? The strength to change. Tyrone flung the door open, waving a blue plastic, withered staff, and shouting the dog emperor. Hi, Byron, Louis said. Byron groaned expectantly, and Louis sighed. Every time Louis sat Byron, it was the same drill. The kid was obsessed with Cryptic Realms, a popular fantasy book series. The Wizard of Lux must be destroyed. Louis recited, already getting bored. And Byron jumped into the warrior sense and proclaimed loudly, "Never! I have the staff of strength. That was the power to rebuild cities and defeat the dark forces." And then he stage whispered, "Let's fight in the living room." Actually, hi, Louis. Byron's mother walked into the hallway, adjusting a scarf. "Nice weather." "Sure is. Actually, I was thinking I could maybe take Byron to the playground today." "That's a great idea," she said into the car. "Now put your toy away. They're going outside." I was trying not to look too relieved. "I could push you on the swings or something," he told Byron. Byron pulled the staff of strength in the air a final time, then ran to put it away. Together they headed towards the apartment building's playground. As they walked, Louis stretched his arms in an exaggerated fashion. "It's great to be outside," he said. He stole a look at Byron, who was now stretching his arms too. Mm, Louis smiled to himself. Surely with the playground to distract him, Byron would forget all about wizards.
yeah.
Why does Louis want to go to the
So
war?
4 answers. We pick one.
Wants to enjoy the good moments. Together as a war, he so strongly with all. What is the shared thought between first and But both swings were broken, their rubber seats flopping uselessly, and yellow caution tape had been wound around the jungle gym's metal bars. Louis pulled at one of the bars and felt a jiggle. He groaned. Any second now, Byron remembered his wizard staff. Totally unsafe, said a voice. Louis and Byron turned around. A gray-haired man stood behind them, along with a little kid about Byron's age. Sorry, Cooper, the man told the kid, no climbing today. Four of them stood around, unsure what to do next. Byron and Cooper eyed each other warily. The man and Lewis both looked hopefully. He and the man were thinking the same thing. Finally, broke the silence. Let's do the slide, he told Cooper. Can I, Grandpa? Cooper asked. "Hmm, I'd go right ahead," his grandfather said. When the kids took off, the grandfather winked at Louis, who grinned back. Cooper's grandfather sat down on the rickety bench with an appreciative sigh. After a moment, Louis sat too. Not much of a playground, the man said. No, sir, Louis answered. Great that the boys were already done with the sleigh. Great. Now they were behind the bench. Rose pretended not to see them. Maybe I'll call management, the man continued. They won't do anything, said Louis. Last year Lewis had called the housing association himself. His mother had suggested it would since Lewis complained so much about taking out the trash. Politely, he'd explained the situation to the man on the phone. There aren't enough garbage cans, so people have to put their trash bags on the ground. It smells bad and brings rats. But nothing happened. You couldn't imagine that anything would happen if someone requested new swings. You don't think it's worth a try to be honest? But no, the association doesn't care what this place what about this place. It's evil. Byron pecked from behind the bench. Cooper hissed, we're spying. But Byron jumped up and shouted, I have the staff of strength with the power to rebuild cities and defeat the dark forces. Let's use it on the association. Lewis looked at Cooper's grandfather. Cryptic realms, he muttered, and the man grinned at Byron. No, really, said Byron, standing up straight and looked and suddenly he looked serious. It's not fair. Lewis didn't know what to say. Byron was right. It wasn't fair. You know, said the man, we're not powerless. We could set up a meeting, do some community organizing. Byron and stared blankly at him. The man explained that's when a bunch of people try to get something changed all together instead of just one person. Lewis was quiet. Could they really change anything? He doubted it. But Cooper's grandfather seemed to have read his mind. Never doubt that a small group of committed people can change the world. He quoted, then added, Margaret, anthropologist, she studied people for a living. Lewis envisioned meetings, petitions, letters, then he pictured a clean garbage area and new swings. Despite his misgivings, he was aware of a new sense of hope inside him. Mm, maybe they could change something. Maybe. I guess it wouldn't hurt to try, he said. Lewis didn't know it at the time, but his first petitions to build the playground would inspire his neighborhood to start it would inspire his neighborhood to start the Residents Association. Byron, though, must have understood that very day. Besides the broken swing sets, because he edged up to Lewis's ear and whispered, "It's like when we work together, we all have the staff strength." 6 months later, gazing at the new playground, Lewis had to admit the kid was pretty smart for a cryptic realms obsessed 5-year. What is the shared bond between friends?
How many more questions left? Because You still have to share the Asma al-Husna, remember?
Right.
Mhm.
Uh,
Do you want to stop here and continue from here tomorrow?
okay.
The break time is up. Do you want to just share this Asma al-Husna so we can just, you
Okay,
know,
yeah, sure.
I sort of
For the
screenshot. Yeah. Okay. And then they will have
yeah,
that to look an
yeah,
example. And
yeah,
inshallah, read that out loud as well if you can.
yeah, right, sorry.
And then we'll have another two tomorrow, as tomorrow is
Oh,
Friday. And we will just work on them first, and then we'll do Islamic studies and other subject
yeah.
language.
Okay, so today, yeah,
Mhm.
I'll read it out then. Today I
Okay.
did Al-Muhaymin and Al-Aziz.
Okay.
Al-Muhaymin is one of the 99 names of Allah, and it means the guardian, the witness, and the overseer. The word Muhaymin has multiple meanings, including to oversee, protect, and guard, to witness, to determine the truth, to extend a wing like a hen protecting her chicks. Al-Muhaymin is related to the names Al-Raqib, the watcher, Al-Hafid, the one who protects and guards, and Al-Shahid, the witness.
Mhm.
Al-Aziz is a name of Allah that means the Almighty or the Strong. The Quran refers to Allah as Al-Aziz 92 times. Al-Aziz is a name that conveys the following meanings. The most powerful, Allah is the source of all strength and might, and no one can resist or overcome His power. The dominant, Allah dominates tyrants and humbles the arrogant. The unattainable, no creation can reach Allah. The incomparable, Allah is incomparable. Scholars have provided a more nuanced definition of the word idda, which is often translated as the power or might. They define it as dignified power, meaning that the power must be accompanied by dignity.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So, can you put it in one screen so I can make a screenshot, or maybe
Yeah,
if you,
that's all here. It's all here. The two words,
yeah, okay,
the two names.
okay, yeah, now it's better. Okay, oops,
Okay,
no,
yeah.
okay.
So I also did my essay about that.
You did? Okay, cool. Can you just one more time show me the screen? Because I think I was unable to do it properly. I wanted to kind of keep a record of your work,
There,
and I don't know. Okay,
there is both of the names here.
yeah, I got it. Okay, perfect. So now you have the next two, but yeah, the essay, we only have 10 minutes like for the break now. I don't know if you still want to do the essay right now or do you want to do it tomorrow?
Mine is pretty short.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and share it.
Okay. A memorable journey. One of the most memorable journeys of my life is my first road trip with just me, my mom, and my dad. We were visiting family in the US. I was excited, but the excitement soon faded when I realized it was going to be a 12-hour long car ride, and so I slept most of the way there. After we got there, we quickly ate because we were starving and just slept after. The next day, we went to a lake and brought some snacks with us. The lake was beautiful and very enjoyable. When we went back, we just ate and slept. The next day, we went to an Air Force museum, and it was so much fun and very interesting. And we got to go inside a few models, and there were so many sections of aircrafts. But my personal favorite was the space section, in which there were so many different models of aircrafts. And afterwards, we got some food and went back. And the next day, which was the day we were leaving, we saw a truck on fire in the highway, which we couldn't really do much since because we were on the highway, so we just had to avoid it and kept on our way home. That was my first and only road trip. I enjoyed it a lot, and I can that it was a very memorable experience that I will treasure. Yeah, I got
Beautiful.
it
That is
really
an
short.
excellent wording that you used, mashallah. It's really good. But where was that? Like in America, which city was it though?
No,
Which
Ohio.
museum?
Ohio.
Ohio. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's kind of awesome, mashallah. Thank you, Asma, for completing all your tasks on time. And tomorrow you will have to do two more of Asma Husna. And then that will add up to maybe 8 of them total, right? And then, yeah. And then now everybody gets their break. For the today, you might have only like 9 minutes break because, we're a little bit running a little late. So, yeah. Keep yourself logged in. Can you keep your screen shared as well during your break if you can? Maybe just the essay or anything that you have on the screen share. Okay, yeah. Now you can go for the break after you share something, and then see you guys in 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, guys, enjoy your break. See you tomorrow then, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Islam.
Yes, Haika and Abdullah.
Walaikum salam.
Walaikum assalam, Sister Saba. I'll just leave now. How are you, Sister?
Okay.
Everything? Okay.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Okay, mashallah. I'll just leave.
Okay, Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Inshallah, let's start our lesson today. Asma, come here. Can you share a Nurani Qaida? Okay, Abdullah, can you read from here? Abdullah, can you read? Abdullah, are you here?
Yes, okay. أعوذ بالله
Very.
من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Wow. Zabarwa.
Wow, ta zabar what?
Wa ta zabarwat.
Ta
Ta
zabar ta. What
zabarta.
ta?
Wat ta. Alif.
Ra,
Ra
alif zabar.
zabara.
Ra, alif zabar ra. What
Ra alif
tara?
zabara.
Hamza zir e.
Hamza zir e. Ba zir b. At
What tara? Ibi.
tara e. B. Wow.
Huh?
Zabar wa.
Wow, noon
One.
zabar one.
One.
Noon
Noon.
khadi zabar na. One na.
Zabarna. Sheen zir she. Ta. Ta.
One na
Zab.
shi.
Khari zabar ta.
Ta khadi zabar ta. One na
Ta
shi
zir
ta.
ti.
Ta
What?
zir ti. One na shi ta ti.
Wow. Noon. Zabar one.
Noon khadi zabar
Wow.
na.
Zabar wa. Za zir zi. Ain khari zabar a. Ta zabar ta. Ta zir ti.
Ta zir ti.
Wa.
One na zi'ati. Mm-hmm.
Ta. Seen.
Wow, screen
Zabar
zabar. Wow,
tas.
screen zabar what?
Ba zir
Ta.
bi.
Screen khada zabar
Ha.
sa.
Khari zabar ha. Ta zir ti. حد حسی حس
والسابحات
والصابيات فا
فاسین زبر
فاسين
فس
زبر فس
سین کھڑا زبر سا فسا بازر
فسا
بی فسادی قاف کھڑا
فسادی
زبر کا والسابقا تازر تی والسابقاتی
فا لام زبر فل میم پیشمو دال با زبر
دال زبر دا
با زبی
فالمدبراتی
را کر زبر را با زبی فل مو مدبی
مدبراتی فالمدبراتی
یوتی تا پیش تابا پیش تب لام زبرلا تبلا لام سین زبرسا
تبلسا
سا را زبرا را الف زبر را
حمزہ زیر ای
زیتی را
راپشنو
پیشرو
تبلسرائرو
تبلس تیرو
فا زبر فا میم ہا زبر مہ حاضے ہی مہ ہی لام زیر لی فمہیلی 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 لام زیر لام لیل کاف کھڑا زبر کا فازر فی کافی یازر ری کافری نون زبر نا کافرینا بازیر لام بل بازیر لام بل خا پیش خا نون پیش خن بالخن نون زبر نا بالخنہ سین زیر لام سل بالخنسل جیم زبر جا واو زبر وا جوا رازیر لام رل جوارل کاف پیش نون کن زبر نا کننا سین زیر سی کنسی الف زیر ہا دال زیر دی اہدی نون زبر نا اہدینا
صاد جی بڑا زبرا تا زبتا
صراطا صراطل
صراطل
میم سین پیش مست
مش
تا زبر تا قاف یا زیر قی مستقی
مشتقی
میم زبر ما مستقیم ہاں there is the sign of ayah so we will say صراط المستقیم
صراط المستقيم
okay again there is the exercise of shad again the exercise of shad Asma okay can you read Abdullah and this exercise or we can read it tomorrow all right Asma can you open Quran
Yeah, right, sure. Okay, so I remember we finished. Okay, so I remember we finished this page. We finished this page. I'm sure we finished this page. I think Heike, you finished one page too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then we should wait a second. تخيل. I remember starting. Oh, whoops. I remember starting this, so that means you did a page. So you did this page, like we, and so we should be here. All right, I'll read from here. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أن تكون تجارة حاضرة تديرونها بينكم فليس عليكم جناح ألا تكتبوها وأشهدوا إذا تبايعتم ولا يضار كاتب ولا شهيد وإن تفعلوا فإنه بكم فسوق بكم واتقوا الله ويعلمكم الله والله بكل شيء عليم وإن كنتم على سفر ولم تجدوا كاتبا فرهان مقبر مقبوضة فإن أمن بعضكم بعضا فليؤذي الذي اؤتمن أمانته وليتق الله ربه ولا تكتموا الشهادة ومن يكتموها فإنه آثم قلبه والله بما تعملون عليم ولله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وإن تبدوا ما في أنفسكم أو تخفوه يحاسبكم به الله فيغفر لمن يشاء ويعذب من يشاء والله على كل شيء قدير آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير ألا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين.
MashaAllah, Tabarakallah. Okay. Haika, can you read from here?
Yes.
The next new surah.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم نزل عليك الكتاب بالحق مصدقا لما بين يديه وأنزل التوراة
والإنجيل
والإنجيل من قبل هدى للناس وأنزل الفرقان إن الذين كفروا بآيات الله لهم عذاب شديد والله عزيز ذو انتقام
ذو انتقام.
ذو انتقام إن الله لا يخفى عليه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء هو الذي يصوركم في الأرحام كيف يشاء لا إله
لا إله
لا إله إلا هو العزيز الحكيم هو الذي أنزل عليك الكتاب منه آيات محكمات هدى أم الكتاب وأخر
وأخر متشابهات.
متشابهات فأما الذين في قلوبهم زيغ فيتبعون ما تشابه منه ابتغاء الفتنة وابتغاء تأويله وما يعلم تأويله إلا الله
الله.
والراسخون
والراسخون في العلم
في العلم يقولون آمنا به كل من عند ربنا وما يذكر
يذكروا إلا أولو الألباب.
أولو الألباب ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا
بعد إذ هديتنا. Okay. Okay, stop it here. Inshallah. Asma, come. Can you open Islamic Studies?
Right, yeah, sure. Okay. Okay, yeah. The Dora of Prophet Yunus alayhi salam, we're on this.
It is the message for all of you. When the other child, when someone is reading, all of you should listen. Don't get involved in other activities, in other activities. Pay attention and listen to it. Okay, Haika and Abdullah and Asma, it is for all of you. Don't, when someone else is reading, don't think that you have the free time, and don't get involved in other activities, or don't open the don't try to play or run away. No, pay attention, listen.
Yeah,
Okay, read it.
right. Okay. The dua of Prophet Yunus alayhi salam, relief from distress. Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the invocation of my brother, the Nun, none has the right to be worshipped save you, glory to be to you. I have been among the wrongdoers. None who has experienced difficulty says it except then that Allah will relieve him of his difficulty. Ahmad and at-Tirmidhi, and it is Sahih. Prophet Yunus alayhi salam. Yunus ibn Matta was one of the prophets of Allah. He was born in Nineveh, Mosul, which was the capital of the ancient Assyria. On the bank of the river Tigris, its ruins can be seen opposite modern Mosul in northern Iraq. And Yunus alayhi salam was sent to his people as a prophet to call them to the worship of Allah alone and to abandon their sinful ways. He spent many years of his life in pursuit of this mission, but in all of this time, only a handful of people believed. Prophet Yunus alayhi salam finally, in despair, supplicated to Allah that his punishment should descend upon his people. In response, he was commanded to preach to his people for a further period of 40 days. He summoned them to Allah, but they rejected him and continued in their disbelief. When 3 days remained, he proclaimed amongst his people that punishment would befall them in 3 days, and he declared themselves innocent of what they worshipped. The Quran says, and the Dhunnun, when he went off in anger, thinking we had no power over him. Dhunnun means the one with the fish. His people gathered together and agreed among themselves that Yunus was an extremely truthful person. He was not known to lie. When they saw that he had indeed departed, they became certain of the imminent punishment and repented. Allah forgave them and showed them mercy. On the other hand, Prophet Yunus alayhi salam embarked upon a laden ship upon a heavily laden ship. It was not long before the ship ran into a storm and was about to founder. And the mariners said to each other, "Come, let us cast lots." That we may know for whose cause this evil is upon us. And when they cast lots, and he was the one who lost, mm, no, the mariners were, however, reluctant to throw him overboard, seeing him to be a pious man. They therefore repeated the drawing of lots 3 times. His name came up each time. So they took up Yunus and cast him forth into the sea, and the sea ceased from its raging. Upon being thrown into the sea, he was swallowed by a huge whale. The whale allowed him to stay in its belly by the command of Allah. At this time, it is said that he invoked Allah by saying, "My Lord, I have been granted a place to pray where no one else has ever worshipped you before." He soon realized that he had done something wrong in leaving his people before being granted permission by his Lord, and that this was the cause of his trial. Then he cried out in the deep darkness, "La ilaha anta subhanaka inni kuntu minan dhalimin." Allah responded to him and rescued him from his grief. This is how he rescues the believers. Had Yunus not been one of those who extol Allah's limitless glory, he would indeed have remained in the a whale's belly till the day when all shall be raised from the dead. After having regained health and strength, Prophet Yunus returned to his people. He informed them that Allah and that Allah had indeed forgiven him, had indeed forgiven them, and they welcomed him with open arms. And thus the supplication that Yunus made while he was in the whale's stomach, is a special blessed supplication. Allah accepts the supplication of anyone who makes the supplication of Prophet Yunus. Therefore, this supplication was a blessing not only for Yunus, but also for every single Muslim. Oh, it's on the exercises now. Okay. Well, number one, the supplication of Prophet Yunus alayhi salam is a relief from uh, uh it was over here. Is a relief from despair. A relief of difficulty. From difficulty. Is a relief from difficulty. Two, Yunus alayhi salam was sent as a prophet to the people of Nineveh. While casting lot, Yunus alayhi salam's name came up each time. B. 1. Why did Prophet Yunus alayhi salam pray against his people? Because they were stubborn and they wouldn't believe him. Why did the promised punishment not fall upon the people of Yunus? Because they repented. What made Yunus alayhi salam realize that he had made a mistake by abandoning his people without Allah's leave? He was swallowed up by a whale. How can the supplication of Yunus alayhi salam be a blessing for all human Muslims? Because how can the supplication of the Prophet Yunus alayhi salam be a blessing for all humans? For all Muslims.
The supplication means, and the supplication of Yunus and Islam was La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minaz zalimin, that we should repent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala whenever the calamity strikes the person. They should repent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and turn back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that's why this supplication is a blessing for human beings.
Okay. Why is Prophet Yunus alayhi salam referred to as the Nun in the Quran? Wait, what was the Nun meaning again? The Nun, the Nun, the Nun. I forgot what did the Nun mean? The Nun, the Nun, the Nun, the Nun. And the Nun, when he went off and the Nun means the one with the fish. Oh, the one. I mean, the Nun means the one with the fish, and obviously, Yunus alayhi was swallowed by a big fish, basically. So it could be a perfect nickname for him. Learn the supplication and use it in your daily life.
Mm. I gave you the homework that to memorize Astaghfar, Sayyidul Astaghfar. Allahumma anta rabbi la ilaha illa ant. Yeah, I gave you the supplication to memorize this one. Did you memorize? Yes, Haika? Did you memorize this supplication?
Not yet.
And Abdullah, did you memorize it? No?
So what?
But you should memorize this supplication, okay? You should memorize it. Can you memorize right now? If I give you time, half an hour, can you memorize it within half an hour?
No, Mom, and this is the one complicated one.
Okay, it's your homework. Try to memorize this dua. I will ask you every day. Every day I will ask you. Okay, so the next lesson is the prayer for the relief from the drought. Okay, Haika, can you read this lesson? Salatul Istasqa.
I know. I want to see how long it is. It's 2, 3.
It is also small lesson. Yes, Haika, can you read it? Haika?
Yes.
Haika, can you read it?
Okay.
It's starting from the beginning, like
Oh yeah, I was just zooming in. The prayer for rain is an empty phrase now. It is recommended to perform in congregation. Allah's Messenger Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam performed it, announcing to the Muslims. To see the word istiqar means he asked, begged, or prayed. It deals prayer for rain or relief from. Its time is the same as as that of the two Eid prayers. The Eid prayer leader goes out of the town to offer it in the early hour of the day, as he does in the case of the two festivals. In its characteristic features and site of its performed Surat al Istiqlal closely resembles the two Eid prayers. It consists of two rakats with a loud recitation and is offered without adhan or iqama and can be offered at any time except the times when the prayer is considered to be disliked. There are various ways of istiqah when our it's the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. The best message is that when people form a gathering out of is appropriate for those who attend to be humbly dressed. The situation calls for begging community and petitioning for relief that is very much needed. What is recommended, therefore, is that people should set out to in a state of submissiveness, earnest, appealing, humility, repentance, and sorrow. They should also free themselves from act or injustice and act themselves from every form of miscounted. They should fulfill their obligation to Allah Most High and do a great deal of charitable giving and a new deal of fasting. They should renew their repentance and not disobey the Lord. Glory to be Him with sins, be they major or minor. They should be modestly conscious conscious of him in their private as well as in their public service. The no secret can be kept from him, and he is aware of the secrets of all things hidden.
Okay. So, withholding of rain is a justice, justicement. Chastisement. Chastisement means the test. One must understand that the withholding of the rain is from the chastisement, and the sins and excessive act of disobedience are among the causes of drought. Description of the drought prayer. Yes. Can you read, Haika? This one? How do we pray the drought prayer?
Okay. It is recommended for the Imam to announce his prayers before it is to occur. The leader of the community or his deputy must lead the prayer in a prayer of 2 units without a call to prayer and without Iqama. In the first rakah, after opening the Kabir and introducing invocation, the Imam must pronounce Allahu Akbar 6 times. He
Mhm.
do like
Sorry.
then says
Even
in the second unit, in addition to the Takbir pronounced when risen from the posture of the position from before the Quranic recitation. In the first unit, he should recite Surah Al-Allah.
Ana.
After reciting the opening surah, in the second unit, he should recite Surah Al-Basira. After recite,
Pasha.
after reciting
Mhm.
Al-Fatiha, the recitation of the other surahs instead of those mentioned above is also permissible. Can you take this? Take the call. As soon, get up. As soon as the Imam finishes leading the people in prayer, he should deliver a sermon to the assembled congregation. It is also permissible for him to deliver the sermon before the performance of the prayer. It is not reported that the prayer leader is not required to deliver any sermon at all on this occasion, and that he may merely offer a prayer of supplication. The prayer leader should therefore do whatever is easiest and most convenient for him in this respect when he finishes delivering his.
Asma, can you tell how the Istisqa is offered?
His face towards
Which
the
surah to recite in the first rakah and which surah to recite in the second rakah?
part that was on him, his right shoulder over to the left shoulder, and the part that was on his left shoulder over to the right. All the people should.
Okay. Okay. Asma, can you continue?
do likewise if they are wearing such as a garment, they should do this as a gesture of change and as a sign of transformation of their hearts. And because the tradition Sunnah provides a precedent for it, then we may know them from the report of Ibn Tamim radiallahu anha, who narrates, I saw the Prophet ﷺ on the day when he went out to perform the istiqa prayer. He turned his back towards the people and faced the Qibla and supplicated Allah for rain. And then he turned his cloak rida inside out and led us in a 2 rakah prayer with loud recitation. And then, having reversed his garment, the prayer leader should raise his hands facing the Qibla as he does so and offer the prayer of supplication. Also, a supplication for rain on the occasion of Salatul Jum'ah. Anas radiallahu anha narrates that the Prophet ﷺ was delivering the Friday khutbah while standing when a man came into the mosque and said, "A messenger of Allah, the livestock have died and the roads are cut off, so supplicate to Allah to send us rain." Allah's Messenger ﷺ raised his hands and said, "Allahumma aghithna, Allahumma aghithna, Allahumma aghithna." Oh Allah, send us rain. Oh Allah, send us rain. Oh Allah, send us rain. Al-Bukhari. And some of the supplications Allah, as messages also used for istiqa. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. La ilaha illa hu yaf'alu ma yuridu. Allahumma anta Allahu. La ilaha illa anta al-Ghaniyu. ونحن المقراء أنزلوا علينا الغيث وجعل ما أنزلت لنا قوة وبلاغا إلى حين. All the praise is due to Allah, Lord of the world. There is no God but Allah, who does what He wills. O Allah, you are Allah. There is no God but you. You are the rich and we are the poor. Send down rain upon us and make what you send down straight in satisfaction for a time. Abu Dawud, and it is Hassan. Rasulullah also used to supplicate with this following words: Allahumma masqi ibadaka وبهائمك وانشر رحمتك وهي بلدك الميت. O Allah, give water to your slaves and your livestock, and spread your mercy and revive your dead land. Abu Dawud, and it is Hassan. Another supplication which Allah's Messenger Sallallahu used for istiqa is اللهم اسقنا غيثا مغيثا مريعا نافعا غير ضار عاجلا غير عاجل. Allah shower upon us abundant rain which is beneficial, not harmful, swiftly and not delayed. Abu Dawud, and it is Hassan. Exercise.
Okay. Okay, Haika, can you do this exercise? It is recommended to offer the prayer for rain in congregation. Is it true?
What's congregation
Yes,
again?
Haika. Congregation means people gather and then they pray. Istisqa. Yes, Haika. Yeah, it is true. Haika, are you here?
Yes.
The word istisqa means begin to pray for rain.
True.
Beg or pray for rain. Okay. In its feature, the site of performance, Salatul Istisqa, resembles the Friday prayer. Is it true? Yes, true.
No, it's false.
True. It is
Not the
just
Friday prayer.
just
It's
like
the
the
Eid. No, it's
Friday
like the
prayer.
Eid prayer.
No, it's
It's like the
like
Eid
the
prayer.
Eid prayer. Okay, okay. Eid prayer. So it is recommended to announce the performance of Salatul Istisqa a few days before.
No.
No, we
False.
can't pray before. Yes. The performance of the Salatul Istisqa is announced with the Adhan and Iqama.
No, false.
No, false.
False.
Okay, when should Salatul Istisqa is performed?
Juma.
No, Juma. When there is drought in the situation of drought.
Anytime.
Mention a precondition for offering Salatul Istisqa.
You have to be in a state of, wait, one sec. I'll go to the text. Basically have to be in a state of
Purification.
no, wait, over here. Yeah, is that the people should set out in a state of submissiveness, earnest appealing, humility, repentance, and sorrow.
Humility and repentance and sorrow.
Okay, what does a nation why does a nation generally have drought? No rain?
Because of their sins, the sins of the people.
Because
People
the
are
sons.
disobedient or they are sinful. That's why.
What place does a sermon have in Salatul Istaqa? What's a sermon? What's a sermon?
Sermon means the khutbah. Khutbah.
Why does a sermon, what place does a sermon have in Salatul Istaqa? They just have to lead the prayer, right? How is the garment reversed? How is how is the garment reversed? What does it signify? I'm looking for the answer. Um, uh, I'm looking. And then turn his garment and upper wrap around, moving the part that was on the right shoulder to the left, and the part that was on the left shoulder over to the right. All the people present should do likewise, or wearing such a garment. They should do this as a gesture of change, as a sign of the transformation of their hearts, and because the tradition Sunnah provides a precedent for it signifies change. What do you think it is meant by the two festivals? Eid, the two festivals, Eid al-Fitr and Eid al, uh, yeah, the two Eids. That's what it's meant, two Eids. Yeah, those are the questions.
Okay. So this was your lesson for today. Yeah, there is still time left. You can memorize this dua right now. Try to memorize it. Try to memorize it now. Yes. Okay.
One moment, please. I can do something right here. One sec, I'm gonna do something. Oops, but I'm sharing something different. Urdu. Okay. There's the dua.
Haika and Abdullah and Asma, your class time is over now. Inshallah, we'll see you on Monday. On Monday. Okay, inshallah.
Wait, what? Monday?
Assalamu
Oh.
alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum salam.